Are you ready to be a generous listener? Throughout my career as a leader, and in my quest to become a conscious leader and a very impactful leader, I've discovered that I never really learned to listen. Through all my schooling, all my education, all my training in the corporate world, I learned to speak. I was given so many courses on public speaking, making an impact, making powerful presentations, but never really learned to listen. And then I discovered that listening is such a transformation act. It doesn't take much of us, but actually it takes a lot of us. It takes presence, it takes attention, it takes care. And there is such a concept as generous listening. You know, most of us are ordinary listeners. We listen with the intent to convince, to contradict. And when we listen to someone, we are not really listening to understand. We are listening in our mind, trying to say, how am I going to convince this person? And we're trying to understand from the words that are spoken by someone else what fits our already preconceived paradigm. Generous listening is completely different. Generous listening is generous. It requires us to sit still and listen with an open heart, with no agenda, with the only intent to truly understand what the other person is trying to communicate to us, without thinking about what we're going to respond. If you learn to listen really well, you will transform your leadership. If you can master listening, you can master leadership. And in my opinion, becoming a generous listener is so fundamental to conscious leadership. I'm not a master yet, but I'm practicing really hard. And I advise you to inquire how you can become a truly generous listener, as this will transform your leadership.